a sinner, left my lover crying on the dance floor. I'm a sinner, I'm a sinner.
Welcome back to Paranormasight. So I just had a major crash. Of not just the game, it took out my entire computer. So we're doing the conclusion right now. Hey. How long has it been since we saw each other? 3 years? How you been? I think the last time was when you came to see me after deciding to go to university. That was because I wanted to see you. That wasn't because I wanted to see you. I just needed money to pay my tuition. Heh. Not one to miss words, eh? You came alone, right? Yeah, it's just me. You make it sound like I'm handing over a ransom money for a hostage. I just don't want to get caught, okay? Never thought I'd see the day you called the police. There's something I need to see you about. Well, alright then. We got a lot to talk about, so let's go through this one by one. She called the police asking for me by name and demanded I come meet her alone. They asked if I wanted to team up to set up a perimeter, but I had them stand down. Sure, she might make a run for it, but I don't want her to panic. If she has the curse stone, besides, I'm not trying to take her in by force. She sure has changed over the past 3 years. Got more of a grown-up air about her. Hard to believe that she's the same little girl who would get omelet all over her face when we took her out to eat. Wait a minute. Is that how far back I had to go for a happy memory together? No wonder she hates me. That's sad. The sun is starting to dip down into the horizon. This long, long day is about to end. We don't have to worry about Najima's threat anymore, but I sure didn't expect this to happen. You have a curse stone, don't you? I do. You wouldn't happen to feel like handing it over, would you? The police would handle any damage the curse caused. Now, before you do any more wrong with it, I'm not giving it up. Of course not. Me being a curse bearer, are you after my life? That's exactly what I'm here for. I didn't come to chat. We can talk all you want, but as soon as the conditions for my curse is met, I'll use it, no hesitation. She called... Sure, she... Alright, so that's not... I really want Square Enix to make another game like this. Oop, I did not mean. Can I ask you one thing? Do you know anything about the talisman Michio Shirashi had? Michio Shirashi? From the car crash you were in with that Namagaki guy. Oh, with Yotaro. Yeah, it was there. Yotaro? That sounds like... So you and him were, nah, not really. He was kind of a boring guy. What? You serious? But he said... You're getting off track, Mr. Satsumi. The talisman. Get back to the talisman. We shouldn't have relied on him for this. Well, if you don't plan on seeing him again, it doesn't matter. But with the hit-and-run case on top of everything, you're really in deep. Is that really what you wanted to talk about? Yeah, no. Tell me about the talisman. Did you take it from the scene? You mean this? That's it. I picked it up at the scene of the crash. I didn't want to leave fingerprints behind. That's all? It's really no other reason? What's the big deal? Is it really that special, this little old thing? Yeah, it's real important. Would you mind giving it to me? Important for what? For putting a stop to the curses of the 7 mysteries. Oh, so that means if I were to give you the talisman, I won't be able to use the right? Then no way, I'm definitely keeping it. Ugh, I screwed up on that one. Mr. Satsumi, you really can't do any better than that. Come on, the talisman. Well, we can't exactly lie to her. Why are you willing to go so far for the right of resurrection? What do you want with it? Even if I told you, you wouldn't understand. You'd just call it stupid and dismiss the idea completely. Come on, I wouldn't do that. Maybe together we can think up a way for you to get what you want without the resurrection. I want to bring Katsuhiko Hokasai back to life. Hokasai? What, Okasai, the ukiyo-e artist? That Okasai, you want to bring him back to life? That'd be quite the feat, huh? I heard you liked his art, but why would you do something so stupid? See? Good. The only time I ever felt there was a place I belonged was when I immersed in the dreamlike world of ukiyo-e. Though I'm sure you never noticed. Really, I had no idea. It saved me. Okasai is the reason I'm still alive today. I didn't know you felt so hopeless. You would have realized it now, but it's too late. Feeling sorry won't do anything for any good. Oh, or do you have more than one? How many cursed stones do you have? 3. Not that it matters. 3, huh? Will you give me the talisman? What? No way. I can't lose the right. God, you're a bitch. How is she? Yusako, I mean. Mom? I haven't kept in touch with her. I've been out on my own this whole time. I'm sure you've reached out to her, though, haven't you? I did call her this morning, actually, just to make sure she was safe. She's been running around all over the place looking for you. Sounds like she's doing fine to me. Did you contact her after I called the police to tell her that you'd heard from me? I did not. Well, I've heard you're into nightlife and staying out late these days. Didn't want her to worry more than she already was. You're one to talk. I'm so sorry I couldn't save you from Nijima. You hurt? And there it is. That's so like you. What? You're only mentioning that now? Shouldn't that have been the first thing you asked me? Alright, no, I want to see what happens if that is actually the first thing you ask her. No, I don't want to... Yes. I'm sorry I couldn't... Are you hurt? Wow, I didn't expect that from you. Huh? I thought you'd just start questioning me before you bothered to ask how I was doing. Ah. Well, I'm still your father. Ooh, maybe boss can handle this after all. So that's the path we have to take. So it does matter how you ask her questions. I'm fine. I managed to get away somehow or other. Right, I'm glad. Then I'll put this bluntly. Did you kill Najima? And if I did? Would you hide me from the police? Well, I don't know if I... Alright. it does matter the path you take. That's interesting. How is she? Okay, yeah, no, you failed that one. You keep doing that by accident. Let me see. Let's see. I didn't mean to click her, but it's the only way I can get back into the game. You have a curse stone, don't you? I do. So we know she's not giving it up. God, you're such a bitch. Then I'll put this bluntly. Did you kill him? And if I did, would you hide me from the police? Well, I don't know if I... That's what I thought. Your job is the only thing you really care about. Yes, I did it. You. I don't think he even knew I was a curse bearer. He brought me to those gardens, and I realized while he was talking to me that he'd fulfilled the conditions of my curse, so I just gave it a shot. I didn't think it would actually activate. So there's no going back now. That's not true. You can still make things right before you make them worse. Then let me say it another way. This is my chance, and I won't throw it away. Your chance? Why are you willing to go so far to the right? Okay. We've done this one. Or do you have more? 3. Did Najima say anything to you? He said a lot of bad things about you, that's for sure. Yeah, not surprised there. So I said a lot of bad things about you back. I didn't want to be outdone. Harsh. In that sense, I felt just a little like he was my kindred spirit. No. Kindred spirit. What are you talking about? He's a dangerous criminal. But I'm a murderer now too, aren't I? Maybe we're not so different? No, you're different. Am I? Well, maybe not that different. But at least you're honest. I know I haven't been the best father. But I wonder if all the fathers in the world... Are there any who wouldn't cover their children if they committed a crime? How should I know? You're the detective here. You must have seen plenty of cases like that. Yeah, plenty of parents take the fall for their children, or give them a place to hide. As a person, it's wrong, but maybe as a parent, it's the right thing to do. I don't know. But I think having a father like that would make it easier to go to him for advice if I did do something wrong. Maybe there's a sense of security in knowing that no matter what happened, you'd have at least one person on your side. I see, so that's what it would take to get you on our side. I can't do that. That's okay, I wasn't really expecting you to. From the moment I heard about the rite of resurrection, I knew that was my destiny. If this is all I ever accomplish, I'll die happy. You're really serious about this? So Najima really didn't tell you anything? Not really, no. I'm not handing them over. Alright, there we go. I think I bungled this one again. Yeah, no, we're dumb. See where this goes. Will you give me the talisman? Nope. I think I've let you talk enough. Mind letting me have a turn? By all means. You're hiding something. You're hiding something from me, aren't you? We can't lie to her, that's the problem. Well, sure, you can't live as long as I have without having a secret or two. Of course, you try to dodge the question. Now then, let me tell you how my curse stone, the Taiko of Sugara, works. What? My curse bludgeons to death anyone I find is hiding something from me. So if you try to cover something up that I know is true, I'll be able to use my curse on you. With that in mind, can I ask you one more thing? I get it. Why you wanted to see me. Then let me tell you one thing first. The Evergreen Beach has a similar condition. I can use my curse on anyone who tells me a lie. What? How is that fair? And you'd use that curse on me? As an officer of the law, it's inexcusable, but as a parent with a duty to his child, I have no other choice. Are you threatening me? Do you really think that's enough to convince me to do as you say? I don't want to use it either, but for your sake, I suggest you try not to lie. Go ahead then. If I lie, then so be it. Okay, I'm going to ask. If you try to hide it now, you really will die. Am I your real daughter? Am I just a baby you picked up to replace your stillborn, aren't I? And you could never bring yourself to tell me who my real parents were, so you just kept hiding it. Still too much of a coward to tell me, huh? Oh, guess what? You don't like the truth, so you won't admit it. That my real parents is the man I was just with. Ayame. Is that all you have to say? Then I only have one answer for you. You are honestly and truly our daughter. Nothing more, nothing less. Even now, you're still trying to hide it? Why are you really that stupid? Gah! Ugh. Boss! Why? Is your pride worth dying for? God, bitch. I should have known. Why? Why is this far? Why go this far to hide it? Ayame, listen. Huh? You're... how? Ayame. Be proud, no matter what happens, you are our precious daughter. No way, how are you still alive? I don't know what that piece of shit Najima filled your head with. But you're not Shino. And you're not a Shino either. You're our daughter, Yami Satsumi. Right, I guess it's Tano now. Well, that's fine too. Satsumi, Tano, both will always be part of who you are. What? Why are you doing this? It's not true. The curse proves that it's not true. Sure, you probably don't have many memories of us playing together. And I did leave everything at home to your mom, and I was barely ever there for you. Even so, when I was working, no matter how grisly a crime scene I was at, all I ever wanted was for you to grow up to be happy, that's it. Why are you saying all of this now? So, do one last thing for me. I want you to tell me the truth, too. And if you lie to me, I'm taking you with me. Stop, I can't. The mastermind behind all this, the one who awakened the curse of 7 mysteries, ordered to use the right. Was it you? Wasn't you, was it? No, I wouldn't even know how to do that. And picking up Michio Shirashi's talisman was just coincidence, right? Huh? Yeah, I already told you that. Ah, good. Hearing that, I can rest easy. You're nothing like Najima. You can stand on your own 2 legs. You can't keep living without escaping into fantasy. You can hate me. You can dream all the crazy dreams you want. Just don't ever stop trying to do good. You're a victim of your curse, too. It's not too late to atone for the hit and run, for using the curse. Don't run away. You can still make things right. I know you can, because you're my daughter. And after that, just live the best life that you can. Dad? Boss! Boss! That day at 6 p.m., Ayame Tano was taken into custody. Setsuo Satsumi's death was confirmed at the same time. The 5 curse stones possessed by Satsumi, as well as the 3 given up by Ayame, lost their curse bearers. This temporarily extinguished their spirit power, allowing Mio Kurisuzu to obtain them and seal them away without difficulty. The Yin talisman possessed by Ayame Tano was recovered and entrusted to Mio. Thus, the massacre that could potentially be caused by the iteration of the curses was prevented before it could even happen. Or so it seemed. Here's an extra fuck you. Well, we got all the curse stones, but it looks like something new has happened. Sorry for keeping you out so late, Mio. I can't take my mind off the curse bearer who was never found. Oh, it's no problem for me. I usually work at night anyway. Did you see Yako home safely? Yep, we sent her home with a patrol car earlier. Apparently, she put quite a fuss saying she wanted to see things through to the end. Thank you. The Feast of Shadows was starting to take effect, so it would have been dangerous. Oh. What's wrong? Next is Detective Area. What? Mockingbird 20. That thing is so cute. It's a budgie. 8 p.m. with no one around. This place is silent as the grave. No one wants to go out at night in these parts after everything that's happened over the past 2 days. It's like she noticed something that from looking at me. Having a girl like her react to me as if she's seen something significantly is kind of terrifying. I can't get my mind off the remaining curse stone, the Whispering Canal, and who the mastermind is. It's Mio. But we have to deal with that thing before I can worry about any of that. How's it going with the 2 talismans? Have you figured out the location of the Records of Fate Yin scroll? I have, more or less. When I combined the contents of the 2 talismans, they formed a seal which could be undone. The thing inside the talismans looked like a scrap of wood, were actually a tiny scroll kept folded up in the seal by the seal. Who would have thought the talismans actually contained the scroll itself? So that's the Yin scroll then? What's it say? Well, there's one more seal we have to undo to open the scroll. It's giving me some trouble, so I was actually hoping you could help me out. Okay, unlocking the seal. Got it. Sure thing. I don't know what I'll be able to do, but let me at it. Wow, I didn't expect you to be so eager to help. It's oddly reassuring. Okay, let's see. There are 5 seals holding the scroll shut. I think we have to remove them in the correct order. Each seal has a different design. A carp, a light, a beech leaf, taiko drum, and a reed. Remove the 5 seals in the right order, okay? If we get it wrong, it's going to, go boom. No, we'll just have to try again. I've tested it already. Oh, you already tried yourself? So brave. I think it's devised so seal can only be undone if the curses of the right have already been unleashed. And I think there's a hint to opening it hidden somewhere related to the curses. Let me just know when you're ready. Alright. Let's see. So it's gotta be in files. Or is it in persons of interest? Let's see. Okay, so I looked over everything. I know which one it is. We also have another ending. I think I got this right, but we'll see. Nope, no good. Drum, leaf, reed, carp, light. Wow, you got it right. It's open. Getting it in just 2 tries. It's great. Nice job. It was easier than I thought. I just looked at which events followed which. Now we can finally read what's written inside. Let's see. It is said that the author of the Records of Fate, wrote the Yin Scroll because he feared that the descendants of those involved in the Honjo incident might become cursed and used in the collection of soul drags for the rite of resurrection. The existence of the Yin Scroll was indicated in a postscript added in the Records of Fate, but its whereabouts are currently unknown. It is believed to have been inherited by the descendants of Simon. The text has been preserved in the form of 2 talismans held by Hajime and Michio. It contains the full contents of the Honjo incident. The following is written in Simon's hand. I bequeath this scroll to future generations to be used in the event of the calamity should arise from this grievous incident. Those who seek the forestalled disaster must gather these 3 items in one place, to cast my rite of cleansing, to expel all rituals and curses in full. My soul that is my curse echo, my body that is a living continuation of my bloodline, my spirit that is my own consciousness. I see. What does it say? First, the detailed account of the tragedies surrounding the rite of resurrection that occurred in Honjo back in the Edo period. The whole story of what we call the Honjo incident is laid out clearly. That incident was the origin of the 7 mysteries of Honjo and their curses, right? Yes. The resentment of the victims and their incident turned into curses, which are the curse echoes. The contents are organized like an answer sheet, so it doesn't just give us information we needed. Is there anything else? Yes, here's what we've been looking for. I bequeath the scroll. Okay, right. Whoa, he foresaw all this happening. And it continues. People are fucking stupid. Those who seek. Yep, I already read this. My soul that is my curse echo. My body that is the living continuation of my bloodline. My mind that is my own consciousness. Wow. So if we gather these three things in one place, Simon's rite of cleansing will activate and completely negate the curses and the rite of resurrection. Oh, that's it. That's exactly what we need. The three things are Simon's soul, body, and mind. It says the soul is Simon's curse echo. His curse echo, so Simon himself is part of the seven mysteries. Now that you mention it, Mr. Arashi said something along those lines before. There's another hint written here. My curse echo holds my curse. My curse brings ruin to curse bearers. What kind of hint is that? Maybe it'll make more sense if we keep looking. But will the curse echo still appear if the curse bearers are already gone? Next, the body is descendant of Simon's, it seems. Wasn't Yoshimi a relative of Simon? He and Michio, who had the other talisman. Ah, both of them had already passed by the time the iteration of the curse was unleashed. Damn, that's true. What are we gonna do? His bloodline was so split up, there has to be others. Oh, there's another note here too. What is the other hint? As for the body, seek not only one who bears my blood, but one with a strong spiritual sense. Such an individual will be able if a spirit attempts to possess them, so instead take control of that spirit themselves. So it says. Do we know if anyone like that? I can't think of any. Let's move on for now. Next is mind. What's the difference between mind and soul? In paranormal theory, it's said that humans are made up of soul, body, and mind. The mind is essentially thought to be part of the spirit that makes up one's consciousness or oneself. It's like driving. The body is the car, the soul is the control system, and the mind is the driver. I see. I think it makes sense. So, is there a hint to finding this one too? Well, let's see. There should be the rite of resurrection be activated elsewhere. So too shall my mind be awakened there. Simon tried to seal away the rite of resurrection, but before he could, Ashino stole the record of fate. So, as the countermeasure to the rite being activated, he made it so his mind would be released from the seal. Okay, but what does that actually mean? What does it mean? Simon's mind awoke the night of the resurrection was activated. Must be possessing someone out there right now. What? So we have to get that person together with everything else. Alright, so we have to find the curse echo, the descendant, and the person possessed by Simon. Then we got them together in one place and we'll be good to go. Right, but there's one thing. The second and third ones could be both the same person. Oof. But who could that be? If it's like how Michio lost her memories when she was possessed by Yako. When she possessed Yako. Simon's consciousness might not be aware of who it really is. So, if he learned the truth, would he start to act on his own accord? Oh, then that person could already be... Oh, hold on a second. Someone's coming this way. Huh? Excuse me, could I interrupt you for just a moment? Who might you be? Would you buy this empty can of juice I just finished drinking for 10,000 yen? Huh? I'll even throw in the bones from some fried chicken if you can't beat a deal like that. I don't really want them. Don't say that. Come on, they're delicious. Actually, I thought I might have a picnic right here. Won't you join me? Sorry, I don't understand. What should we do? Well, it's not like we need this exact spot and we can't do anything to other people around, so let's just move somewhere else. Sorry, we're in the middle of something, so we'll just be on our way. That was the person, you fucking gits. Ah! It hurts. This is a curse? Here's the Whispering Canal. You cheap bastards. So just when you thought we were done, folks, the game throws a curve at you. Oh, hey, we haven't seen him in a while. Hey, bud. You have my heartfelt thanks for all your hard work thus far. This brings the story of the 7 mysteries of Honjo to a close. And who could have foreseen such a conclusion? Who? Unfortunately, it seems the so-called mastermind was one step ahead of you. She remains hidden, leaving behind no evidence. Perhaps there is truly no way to stop her? However, should you find this conclusion not to your liking, by all means, please pursue a different path. You have done so once before, so I'm sure you already know how. With that, I shall be taking my leave. I have been your humble storyteller. Good night. So that's it for now. We do have more. We have one more episode to do, guys, and I will see you for the big finale of what's actually going on. Have a great day or night, guys. Don't forget to check out my other channel, Sinfully Pure. Bye.